Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first World Cup watch-along here on Good Friends, Better Rivals. I'm Adelia. I'm joined by Shug, who says he is Mexican today.
On my father's mother's side.
You're
Gracias.
Mexican. Okay. So Shug is Mexican today. This is the World Cup watch-along for the kickoff game for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Mexico versus South Africa, which is ironically enough the kickoff game from the 2010 World Cup that was in South Africa. The first game there was Mexico versus South Africa, and both these teams were coached by the same coaches they have today. So interesting to see how little things change in 16 years, although there's been a lot of change in the interim of those 16 years. We've got the anthems going on right now.
Beautiful anthems. Beautiful anthems. I think
Beautiful anthems.
They're doing South Africa right now.
Yeah, the South African anthem is beautiful. I'd never heard it before the 2010 World Cup, and then I really do like it. It's a beautiful anthem. And the Mexican anthem is about to come here next, and it will be something because we are at the Estadio Azteca, which they're calling the Mexico City Stadium because of, I don't know why, sponsorship or something for the
What's
World Cup.
What was it originally called?
Estadio Azteca. This is like their
in Mexico?
national stadium. Yeah, this is in Mexico City.
Oh yeah.
So here we go.
That whole stadium is full of Mexicans.
Yes.
As it should be.
I just realized I was going to swap out my headphones to these ones.
Man,
So,
they're great.
just a second.
They got micheladas drinking. Woo! I wish I was there. And I'm in California, so you know everyone's partying right now.
Yeah. This is a moment of real national pride for Mexico. Not only hosting the World Cup for the third time, but being chosen to be the opening match of this shared World Cup. Of course, the World Cup being hosted by Mexico, Canada, and the US this time around.
How far did Mexico make it last time?
I will look that up, but I think they made it to Mexico World Cup 2022. They made it just through the group stage, I think. They did not make it out of the group. So they'll be looking to improve on that. Yeah, they just made it. They didn't make it out of the group 4 years ago in Qatar. So they'll be looking for that. But yeah. If you're watching, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Would really appreciate anybody who's joining us if they'd subscribe. And there's some fun commercials, I will say, that I've seen so far today for the World Cup. This, of course, is ChatGPT, I believe. But there's some fun commercials out there. The Nike one is great. Oh, that's Google. I thought it was ChatGPT. This is the Adidas one with Timothy Chalamet.
Who went absolutely crazy last night?
He did, yeah. I think everybody in that arena went absolutely crazy last night.
I'm very upset because I didn't want to see Ferris happy. But
I know. I know.
He's one game away from living the dream. I think, was he around during the Giants Super Bowl?
Not around us, but
No,
he,
no, I'm
he
talking about was he alive?
Yes, yes, of course he was alive. He was a kid, but he was alive. Alright. Pull the scoreboard up here. We're going to have the scoreboard on the screen for anyone watching. 39 days, 104 matches for this World Cup. It's crazy. It's utterly crazy. We have Brazilian referee and Paraguayan fourth official and VAR. Oh, no, Colombian VAR. Oh boy, Mark Clattenburg is their referee. Like Gene Steratore type.
Oh, wow.
Mark Clattenburg is interesting. That's all I'll say. Thank you once again to everyone who is joining us. We're almost at kickoff. They're going through the lineups right now on Fox. The game is on Fox if that is the if you're in the United States. Hey Osmond, I thought Ferris was joining us, and Ferris has not answered my messages, so we will see if he answers them soon.
He was out partying too much last night.
Oh, here he is. No, he has to get ready for work. He works today, so it's just me and Shug. I don't think Justin's joining us, but...
Who is like the top South African player right here?
Lyle Foster is the one that I know the most. He is a striker. He plays for Burnley, who was in the Premier League last year. Their goalkeeper, though, Ronwen Williams, is probably the best goalkeeper in Africa, so
Okay.
they have a good goalkeeper. Here we go. Yeah, the goalkeeper's the captain for South Africa as well. Mexico's won the toss. And it looks like they're going to kick off. I think. Pose for the photos. This is so exciting. I love the World Cup. The World Cup is the best packed sporting event there is. Except this time, instead of packing 64 matches into 40 days, we're packing 104 matches into 40 days. So, gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
Gonna...
I remember as a kid, I remember my uncle taking me to my cousin's house to watch the World Cup. I do remember the whole Colombian controversy.
Oh, yeah, the Escobars. There's a great 30 for 30 about that called The Two Escobars. I vaguely recall the World Cup in '94, which was also in the United States. I remember it more because MLS happened after it, and I started watching MLS in its inaugural season. But the first World Cup I really truly remember is 2006.
Okay.
So that was in Germany. It was France versus Italy in the final, and Zinedine Zidane lost his mind and headbutted Marco Materazzi right in the chest, and they gave him a red card, and Italy won on penalties. That's the first World Cup I remember. Kickoff we have begun. There's a healthy amount of green in the stands, as you would expect, this being in Mexico. But there is also some yellow I see from the South Africans. So that's cool that there's some South Africans that have traveled over.
They're loud.
They are loud.
Is there another game today other than this one?
There is a game today at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. Korea Republic versus Czechia. Also doing a watch along of that on the channel if anyone's interested and wants to hang out with us. I think that one might just be me, but maybe Suge will join me for that one too. So we've got Ian Dark and Landon Donovan on the call. Ian Dark, very good. Landon Donovan, not so much. Landon is one of our greatest ever players, but he's not a very good commentator or match analyst, whatever they want to call him. 71 degrees in Mexico City, 57% humidity. That sounds yucky. Crowd is just booing every time the South Africans have possession.
The Mexicans are crazy about their soccer.
They are. They are. The Azteca is really one of those stadiums in world soccer where it's a hostile place to go if you have to play Mexico there. There's going to be obviously other games there. Now that went off South Africa out for a throw-in for Mexico. There is a rule change for this tournament that you have to throw in the ball after no more than 5 seconds on throw-ins. So it'll be interesting to see if that actually happens or not. It seems like... Oh, that's a foul. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. There's a lot of rule changes that I don't understand why they made them. And I don't know why you make 8 rule changes for a tournament when these players are not used to these rules. So it'll be interesting to see how it all goes.
Definitely. Who are the big names that are playing in the World Cup? Like the Ronaldos?
Cristiano Ronaldo is playing at the age of 41. Lionel Messi is playing. He'll turn 39 in this tournament. Luka Modric for Croatia. Erling Haaland for Norway. Kylian Mbappe for France. Lamine Yamal for Spain. 18 years old. Already his second international tournament. He's one of the reigning European champions with Spain because he played for Spain in the Euros 2 years ago as a 16-year-old. Mexico has a 17-year-old on their squad, Gilberto Mora. Not sure if he's in the lineup. I should check that out. Oh, that was a great save by Ronwin Williams.
That was a great wide open shot.
It was a great shot from Raúl there, Raúl Jiménez, and a fantastic save by Ronwin Williams.
That's a great name. Just pointing that out.
Jiménez, yes. South Africa is having a heck of a time trying to clear that ball. Oh, Osmond is correct. Michael Olise for France, another great player at the World Cup.
Who was the white guy for England? I know not
Harry Kane.
Yeah, you look
the goal scorer.
I don't know. I don't know who he was. I just know he was in like all these commercials and everything like that.
The white guy for England in commercials, I think, would have to be Harry Kane.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing a lot of Harry Kane commercials, though. What were they for?
They were like for the Nike commercial, the one where like the kids are playing, and they're like, "I'm Ronaldo," and like it was all kinds of stuff.
I don't know if I've seen that one yet.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Gilberto Mora is not in the starting lineup for Mexico today. He's on the bench, though. the 17-year-old. Mexico had kind of a goalkeeping crisis coming into this tournament. Their number one goalkeeper tore his Achilles.
Oh shit.
And it ruled him out of the World Cup, and then their backup keeper, Ralph Rangel, was pretty much injured as well, but he's recovered and is in goal here today. It's been a great start to this game. A lot of good pace, not a lot of fouls yet. I hate games that are nothing but fouls. Oh, that was a nice block.
I don't know how you chew gum and play at the same time.
I don't know either. I think they got a goal kick there for the South Africa. Caleb says you're rooting for South Africa.
Nope. I'm Mexican today.
Expect Mexico to win this game. Mexico, however, has played in the previous, not consecutively, but played in 7 previous opening games of a World Cup and never won one. So, will be interesting to see how this goes. It's out for a throw-in for South Africa. This ref is blowing his whistle a lot for some reason. Caleb says you're not Mexican.
Definitely am.
And that's a goal for the Mexicans. Just a sloppy giveaway from South Africa, and Mexico takes advantage of it.
Already scoring. Let's go.
Look at the fans. They're going nuts. I missed who scored it here. Just a terrible giveaway. Terrible giveaway. Yeah, this is the start Mexico wanted, not the start South Africa wanted, but now it's like, can Mexico hang on? We've got a foul here, I think, or an offside maybe. That wasn't a foul? Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Ooh, that's a foul. So they just said on the broadcast that Hugo Broos and Javier Aguirre, the two coaches, played against each other in a World Cup. They've also coached against each other in the opening match of a World Cup, and now they're coaching against each other in the opening match of a World Cup again. It's kind of crazy. Hugo Broos retiring as the South African coach after the World Cup. He's done well with them.
Paraguay. We watching that tomorrow too. What time is?
Yep, that's tomorrow at 6 Pacific is the game. The coverage starts at 3 Pacific, but the 6 Pacific is the game. We'll also be watching Canada versus Bosnia tomorrow. Me and Ryan are going to do that one. One of our favorite Canadians.
I think the only favorite Canadian.
No. South Africa conceding a corner for Mexico. That's a good corner, poorly headed by Jiménez. Went straight off the top of his head and up in the air. Ronwin Williams with the easy catch.
That's how I would corner.
That man should be booed out of the building. Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA.
The Mexican goaltender was the one with the red curly hair, huh?
Yeah, Memo Ochoa. He's actually still on this team. He's probably the third choice goalkeeper on the team this year, but he's here at age 40.
What happened? Why is he not playing this year?
Probably because they've just decided to go with a younger player in net. He still plays. He plays for a team in Cyprus, I believe, Memo Ochoa. So it's just at a certain point in time you got to move on and get some younger players in there. And I think that's what happened with Memo Ochoa. If Rangel was not healthy enough to start this game, though, I think Memo Ochoa would have started.
Wow. They were like 1-1 draw with Jamaica like it was disrespect.
Jamaica didn't qualify for the World Cup, so I don't think that's disrespect, but I don't.
Soccer players are so dramatic.
They are. They really are.
Yeah, the way that guy just fell, you would have thought he was shot.
Here's the goal from the ref cam. That's kind of cool shot.
Adelia, how much alcohol have they sold there today?
I'm gonna say a ton. That's a foul.
He said, "Hey."
Also, no one can tell me that soccer players' fouls are soft. When in basketball, you barely touch someone on the hand and it's a foul. That's all I'm going to say. Here come the boos because South Africa's in possession. You'll have to forgive me because I don't know the names of many of these South African players. That's a foul. And a yellow card, the first yellow card of the match.
So why is that a yellow card? And I've told you I've used to watch soccer a lot, so forgive me. Well, why is that a yellow card?
It's late. It's cynical. Mostly because it's late, but he passed the ball. He went in, feet first. He didn't go in studs up. If he went in studs up, that could have maybe been a red, but that's a yellow card for sure. South Africa made it to the World Cup after they were deducted 3 points for playing the guy that just got the yellow card in a match where he was suspended. So technically, they forfeited that match. It goes down as a 3-0 loss to South Africa. I don't even know what the actual result of that match was. And they were deducted 3 points from their qualifying total, and then they still made it by winning their group, which tells you how they did in the group. South Africa's a good team. It's just, I think they're a little overwhelmed since the goal. I want to say thank you to everyone who is watching us right now, watching with us right now. If you would please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Really would like to get there soon.
Sorry about that, dude. Where is the US game at? US's game at?
SoFi.
Oh, is that SoFi?
Yeah. The US's first game's at SoFi, then they go to Seattle for the second game, and then they come back to SoFi for their third game.
And I'm near SoFi, and I guarantee you it's probably going nuts.
Oh, I bet. There's going to be fan fests out there as well.
Yeah. There's one by up the street from me at it's a thing. It's a, I don't know what it's called, but it's right here.
Nice. That was a nice pass. Mexico's just so comfortable on the ball. There's not much South Africa's doing to trouble them. That was a wayward shot from Jiménez.
And this the look that they make is hilarious. Okay, that's Ochoa. I remember
that's
him.
a Memo Ochoa, yeah. That's a foul.
Is it just because Ochoa's older that he's not playing?
Pretty much, yeah. At some point in time, you've got to, start the youth movement. And they had a couple of really young goalies. And they decided to move Ochoa to a more of a experienced role, the backup, so... That's a foul. And I believe... Are we at the cooling break? There's going to be cooling breaks in every World Cup game. Not quite to the cooling break, I guess. But a 3-minute cooling break in the middle of each half.
Okay.
So essentially they've created quarters, essentially. So, we'll see how those go.
Gotcha.
I know that there's a lot of heat here that a lot of these players aren't used to, fans as well. But even for the games that are in like domed stadiums like Atlanta and stuff like that, they're doing the hydration break at the quarters thing. So I don't understand that move. But there's Roberto Carlos and Cafu.
Who's Cafu?
Cafu was a great Brazilian player. Won the World Cup with them in 2002. He's a defender.
Okay.
All right, Rangel. Oh, great block there. I can understand why they're claiming handball there, but the line judge was right there.
Look at that.
That's a foul. Yeah. And that's a yellow card, apparently. For Brian Gutierrez? Is that Brian Gutierrez? Yeah.
How many yellow cards do you get before you're out?
2. Your second yellow card turns into a red card, and then you're done. For the game, and then I believe for the tournament, it's 3.
Oh, he didn't even hit him! No. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at it.
Yeah.
He missed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That is so bad.
The VAR will only review second yellow cards. So since that was Gutierrez's first...
Wow.
South Africa with a set piece here.
You know what that was, dude? That was an SGA foul.
It was. Unfortunately, there is a lot of that in soccer.
That's crazy.
There's Lyle Foster talking to the ref. Great clearance from the Mexicans. Kicked back in. And now Mexico's got it again. And that'll be a goal kick. Now it's the hydration break, I believe.
You 100%
the
have
cooling
to
break.
You have to clip that. I don't know if you can. We can't. I don't know if you can clip it. But I just want to show that guy didn't even get touched. That's so crazy.
Yeah. I don't think we can clip those. Here we go. Commercial break.
How you feeling so far about the game, Adelia?
I thought the game's been pretty good. South Africa, like I said, feels a little overwhelmed after the Mexican goal. But Ronwin Williams had made that fantastic save right before the goal. And then a terrible giveaway right in front of the box. Just, you can't do that. They can't do that. I hate that we're getting commercial breaks during the cooling break.
Why is that?
The time on the game is still going. Like, the clock doesn't pause for these hydration breaks. The game is technically still going.
I didn't know that.
So we've got now a hydration break with commercials, which when the World Cup was in America in 1994, they had asked FIFA, is there any way we can split it into quarters and then we can get more commercial breaks in? And FIFA told them no. And then it's back now, and FIFA has invented the 3-minute hydration break for all of the teams and all of the games. And now there's a commercial break in the middle of the first half and the middle of the second half. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know if you guys heard Adelia, but she hates it.
I do. There shouldn't be commercial breaks. Like, you want to run commercials during this? Picture in picture, maybe, if you want to run commercials? Something. It's just not good. Here, we'll just take Shug off the screen here for a minute. Thank you once again to everyone who's joining us. If you are not subscribed to the channel, if you would please do so, we would really appreciate it. We're going to be doing a ton of watch-alongs for this World Cup. We have 9 scheduled between this one here and the one on Sunday. That's not even counting the ones for next week. We have a lot to figure out, so... the hibernation break is over. We're back from commercial, and here we go. So this referee, I don't really know what he's doing quite yet. We have him being very pedantic, I think, about where certain players are standing. South Africa have been okay so far. They've not had much time in the final third, but when they do get down there, they're not doing much with it. Mexico's had some chances, including that fantastic save from Ronwen Williams that we talked about a few minutes ago. South Africa's gotta, if they want to get out of this group, which also includes Korea, Republic, and Czechia, then they've got to attempt to attack here. Here we go, South Africa with a little bit of possession, and they pass backwards, which you cannot do if you want to score a goal to even this game up. I know there's plenty of time left, but I'm just not seeing much in the wake of a way of attacking threat from the South Africans now, and here's Mexico stealing the ball away, and they're primed to attack. Out wide to Quiñones. Now Mexico's passing it back. Ooh, that was a little close to that South African player from Raúl Rangel. I almost called him Ralph, and I don't know why. 56% possession for Mexico so far. Sounds about right. That's a great shot from Gutierrez, blocked by South Africa. They just can't connect on their passes, South Africa. I wonder if we have some stats on how many passes they've attempted and made yet. Yeah, South Africa's only completed 90 passes. Mexico's already completed 120, so that'll tell you about that. There's a cross that went straight to Ronwen Williams. A lot of these South African players played in the Club World Cup that was in the United States last summer. I don't know if anybody watched that. So they'll have an understanding of the conditions. Half an hour in. Yeah, I think you're a little getting way ahead of yourselves talking about the round of 16 and the quarterfinals already. This is game 1 of 104. Just kind of passing the ball around here. Not much movement or attacking threat either way. South Africa just keeps passing the ball backwards. Shug's back.
I got a call.
Totally fine. Yeah, looks like they were offside there. This ref is blowing his whistle a lot. He's been very pedantic about where people are standing on stuff. Ferris says they had some good forward movement earlier in the game. They did. On the counterattack, but it's all kind of just gone a bit stagnant.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great to get Ferris his opinion if he was here, but you know, he has to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
He does.
Out partying all last night because of that Knicks comeback win.
Yeah, he was not partying last night because of the comeback win, though he was very excited about it, I'm sure. I think this is what do we got here? A throw in for South Africa. Lyle Foster gets the ball, and that's just going to go out of play. Yeah, Ferris was working.
I love the commentary. We're past the stage fright, right?
I mean, you'd think. Ferris was working the next game for the radio station he is a part of. Ferris, of course, very big into radio, and I appreciate that about him. Here comes Mexico. Great recovery tackle there from Mbakazi, I believe that was.
Like I was saying, I love the I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. Just the commentary from like English commentators. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, another fantastic cutoff from Ronwin Williams. Because if he doesn't get that, that's a tap in. Oh, we are being joined by Hambone. Justin, we can't see you.
Boy, might not want to see me.
Okay.
I ain't feeling 100%.
Yeah, and now we definitely can't see you. You've disappeared. There we go. Thank you for joining us, Justin.
Yeah,
Your master.
thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
What's going on? You a little under the weather, Jay?
Yeah, I just worked like 7 days straight, and then like last night when I was like, I fell asleep, woke up like 2 hours later, and mysteriously had like a little bit of a cold. But then I came on here because I decided I wasn't going to be as lazy as that goalie for South Africa that gave up basically the first goal of the game of the World Cup.
Yeah. That was more on the defender. That was more on the defender in front of him. But, yeah.
That was like putting Suge back there being a goalie.
Don't say that, because I used to play goalie and I was good. I stopped anything.
I haven't played soccer since I was like 6 years old, but I think I was a winger. As much as they have positions when you're 5, 6 years old. My nephew's going to be a striker, I think, because he scored a minimum of 3 to 4 goals in every game he played.
I don't call Justin master.
No, I'm the master.
I know.
I'm the master of disaster.
Is the camera on?
That was a good ball in from the South Africans, and a header went wide from Lyle Foster.
Oh.
Speaking of header, Brandy.
What?
What?
What did you say?
I can't believe Shug didn't even hear that. What are you doing, bro? I set that one up for you.
I heard it. I'm not trying. I'm not
You
trying.
you too afraid to get in trouble, man.
Yeah, I don't want to be rude.
None of that on the stream, please. Got about 6 minutes plus stoppage time left in the first half. It's all kind of slowed down. Nobody's really doing much.
As soon as Mexico scored their goal, I saw that they just sit here and try to waste time now.
Yep.
When I see a team do that, I kind of just hope it comes back to bite them in the ass.
Mm-hmm. I'll challenge on Lyra, so... I think the referee is giving a free kick here for this. And it's yet again another whistle. I'm not liking this referee. He's stopping play too much. He's being too pedantic about where people are standing and things.
I mean, that's a foul.
That's it. That's a foul, but...
Where is this one being played at?
Mexico City.
I thought they were all supposed to be in the United States.
No, we're co-hosting with Mexico and Canada.
Oh, man. With Canada?
Yes. Justin, in fact, tomorrow we'll have a watch-along of Canada versus Bosnia featuring one of our favorite Canadians, Ryan Christensen.
Oh, I thought it was Eric Lindros.
No. He's not one of my favorite Canadians.
$1970, they had games here. That's kind of dope.
Yeah, Mexico first hosted the World Cup in 1970. Then I think it was 1986 that they won. They hosted it again. Brazil won the 1970 World Cup with Pele in the squad. And 1986 was Maradona and the Hand of God goal. Do you know what that is?
Is that Colombia?
No, that's Argentina. Maradona was Argentinian.
Okay, yeah. Colombia. I just remember the one about the Colombian getting killed because he scored on his own goals.
Yeah, that was the 94 World Cup. That's what the 30 for 30, the two Escobars is about. So if you are interested in that story, go check that out because that will explain it much better than I can. Oh,
that's a
wonderful
great save.
Fantastic save. That was
It
really
a great
good
ball.
save.
Although I don't think the second guy actually hit it. Looked like he was though.
The second guy.
Yeah,
guy
so you had
that-
the dude that kicked it from far, and then you had a guy in front of the goal. I thought he actually like kicked it, but on a replay, it looked like he didn't even touch it.
No, he did. He redirected it. Oh, off the bar. What are the South Africans doing? You've got to get that ball cleared. Instead, they're just dancing around. Oh.
How long is this match?
It's 45-minute half. Well, 45 minutes plus stoppage
nine-
time. Then
for
there's like a
90.
15-minute halftime, and then it'll be done in like 2 hours total.
Do they automatically make up for the hydration break?
They're supposed to in the stoppage time at the end of each half. That being said, we saw in a friendly the U.S. played before the World Cup that they had a 3-minute hydration break and only 2 minutes were added on. So, who knows?
Maybe it's because it was just a friendly.
I hope so. There should be at minimum, I think, 5 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this half. Oh. That's going to go out for a corner. So South Africa's got a corner. What is the music in the background? Does anybody know?
Oh, that's Brandy over here. Like, she blasting
Damn,
out.
Brandy. Yeah, no, turn it
She over
off.
here like,
Not even that loud.
she over here.
It's coming.
Girl, I can hear you with my earphones on.
Man, so rude, huh, Justin?
Golly, bro.
Oh.
See, I'd get a real big, huge guy that just had a couple of quick first steps as a goalie.
Some goalies are big, huge guys.
Well, I'm talking about 300-pounders.
Oh. Not with the way they have to jump and everything to make some of these saves. I wouldn't think so, but they have to be acrobatic sometimes.
We got an offensive lineman that is coming to Auburn as a recruit that can dunk a ball.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. You get one of those big daddies out there.
Yeah.
Because how high is the top of the post?
I'm not sure, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's not like, what is a basketball goal, 9 feet?
No, it's 'cause I used to be able to touch that. So it's not 9 feet.
Yeah, that's what I was
is it-
about to say. Can't be that tall.
Soccer goal is 8 feet high. Four minutes of stoppage time. I was close. I said 5.
So there's 4 minutes at the end of this, and then 4 minutes or more at the end of the.
Second half, yeah.
Okay.
Who actually comes up with the 4 minutes?
The officials. The referee, the fourth official, they confer about it. and then it's announced. So we got 4 minutes at the end of this half. We might get 7 minutes. Who knows at the end of the second half.
Oh.
That's a goal kick. I can understand why he's a little upset about that.
He didn't touch it.
He didn't touch it. There was one earlier that should have been a Mexican corner that was a South African goal kick, so I think that they're even now.
Bro, the Mexican dude, he's spitting on the ground, everything. Look at him.
Javier Aguirre is not happy.
Yeah, he's out here. He's pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Great run.
Oh, where was that guy at?
Ryan Gutierrez had a great run there, but Alvarado just did not.
Run.
Or was that him, Raúl Jiménez, maybe? Not Alvarado.
You know, I would say this. You got football players, you got basketball players,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got all these sports. Soccer players are not that bad looking. Like,
I don't know. That guy was
That's
uglier than hell.
halftime.
I mean, you're always going to have one.
Yeah, I mean, that guy looked like he got hit with an ugly stick. You know, sure. That was like a bad timing when you said that.
Yeah.
I do agree with
All
you.
right.
There are some good looking soccer players out there, but
Like, Ronaldo is like, that guy's beautiful for a man. I don't know what it is, but that man is beautiful.
It's halftime.
how long is
Yeah.
halftime for these things?
Like 15 minutes. So we can take a break if you guys want.
Yes, I will be right back.
Okay. Sugar will be right back. Justin, you want to hang out or take a break?
It doesn't matter. You said that like you have. Bro, look at these graphics over here. Boy, you got a chat box. Shit.
We got a chat box. We got a lot. Yeah, that's what Brandy was helping me with the other day. We got the scoreboard. We've got a live updating counter of our subscribers as we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. We're going to be doing a ton of watch-alongs for the World Cup. So if you're liking this, you like our vibe, and want to hang out with us some more, please subscribe. Justin, you are not someone who usually watches soccer. So what did you make of the first half?
To be honest with you, so I did watch the one that they just had, the friendly they just had in Auburn, because it was in Auburn. And this game and like some of the strategy, like even the commentators I was listening to a little bit that was talking about was like, because it's like group play and how Mexico might even be scared to try to like pressure to score like another goal because that could be cause a mistake, which then it's like, nah, man, that's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the first part of the game, the score, all that stuff, I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But a lot of the other stuff is like got kind of boring after Mexico scored. It was almost like they stopped trying to score, and the other team doesn't look like maybe they're even good enough to score. But because Mexico's being so careful, they got all their guys still in the back. You know, they're not trying to do any.
Yeah, Mexico, I think, is just a better defensive team than South Africa is. I would say South Africa's goalkeeper is probably the best goalkeeper in Europe, and he's kept them in this. Mexico, I think, is still pressing forward, trying to get more goals. They've certainly had many more chances than the South Africans have. It's just, I think what the commentators keep talking about is, does South Africa want to press and try to get a tying goal, but in the process end up not being as defensively solid at the back and giving up another goal or two or three? Because if they lose this game 4-0, they're kind of out of contention for moving on almost immediately. We have the first two positions in the group plus 8 of the 12 third place teams moving forward into the knockout stage. So only 16 teams are being eliminated in the group stage, and I don't know if they want to, rule them out of potentially being able to make the knockout round that quickly.
So, like, the only time I really pay attention to soccer is for, like, the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I like pay attention and get into it because of patriotism, rooting for the United States to make it as far as they possibly can. And they usually don't make it super far, but it's fun to still root for. Maybe this will be the year. And soccer's getting bigger and bigger and bigger in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if some of our top athletes start actually playing it, I've always thought this. If our top athletes didn't go straight to basketball, football, and even baseball sometimes, and actually, like, the top athletes went, could you imagine someone like LeBron James when he was younger playing soccer?
Yeah.
Like, so all of our best athletes go to all these other sports. Where a lot of other countries, their best athletes they have in their country, period, go straight to soccer.
Right.
So that's what makes it a little weird, and the only one where America's not like one of the top. But with that being said,
I said this on the LBHT show last night. I said, because I was on there to preview the World Cup, I said that one of the potential benefits of having the World Cup in America and Canada and Mexico is this, like, catching some young kids' imaginations and it becoming like what they want to do. They want to play in a World Cup. They want to play soccer. They want to do all of this, and instead of going the path of the NFL or going the path of the NBA or baseball or rarely hockey, So, hello, Ryan. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. I just think it's interesting, and I agree with you that, like, if the best athletes in America played soccer, we'd be much better than we are.
Yeah, but with how the group play and stuff is, like, not lying, it like I said, this game became boring as soon as Mexico scored.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you're watching the whole thing and you're paying attention to it, there were a couple of other times where it was kind of like, oh, Mexico might score again. But it's like, as soon as they scored, like the first time they got the ball back, they literally, I thought, is there any kind of, not like obviously it's not going to be called like a shot clock, but is there any like clock that like times somebody just standing there with the ball next to them?
They have rules that if it goes out for a goal kick or if it goes out for a throw-in, you have to do it within 5 seconds. That's new starting this tournament. But no. If you get past the ball in open play, as long as no one challenges you for it, you can stand there with it for as long as you want.
So, like, right after Mexico scored the goal, they got the ball back, and then, like I said, they kind of like dribbled it back to and passed it back to their goalie, and then the goalie just stood there,
right,
like with the ball next to him, until finally, like, one of the South Africans like ran towards him a little bit, and he finally passed it to somebody. But it was like, you're literally just standing there until. So,
yeah. Now, if that had been a dead ball situation, which means the ball had gone out of play, the goalie would have had 5 seconds to take the goal kick. But because it was just passed back to him, it was still open play, so he could take his time.
So that would be like the negative so far.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I'm pretty sure it gets more intense as like it goes on, because at some point the group place points don't matter. It's going to be it's going to turn into you having like the knockout stages and stuff. It doesn't matter how bad you get beat or how
You
bad
got to
or
go
how
for
much
it.
you win.
Yeah. You've got to go for it. So here's some stats from the first half. Mexico had 57% possession compared to South Africa's 43. Mexico with 2 shots on goal. South Africa with 1. Mexico with the 1 big chance that turned into the goal. Mexico completed 238 passes and South Africa completed 161. 1 save each for the goalies. And 6 fouls committed by South Africa, 5 by Mexico. So that's where we're at the end of the first half. It will be very interesting tomorrow to see the U.S. game against Paraguay, because the U.S., there was a lot of like, what are they doing? What is the U.S. doing going into the 2 friendlies they played before the World Cup? I thought they were very good in the game they won against Senegal. And then even though they lost to Germany last week, they were excellent in that game. And they could have drawn. So, not that that's like the goal. You obviously want to win the game, but they were really good against a German side that's won a lot of games in a row. So I'm actually a little more optimistic on the U.S. team than I was before. I think that they will get out of their group, and I think that they'll get into the knockout rounds. It'll be interesting to see where they finish in the group, because that'll dictate what knockout round game they get. There is a scenario where if they both finish second in their groups, the U.S. could be playing Iran on July 3rd in Dallas.
There we go.
That'd be a big one.
But no, like I saw them play Germany as a friendly, and I was like, well, kind of respect for that, because Germany's usually like a pretty good team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Germany's a really good team. I think they're in a tough group, the Germans, but Germany, I think, will make it to the knockout round. Jules Breach with Javier Hernandez, Chicharito from formerly from the Mexican national team, and Peter Schmeichel, one of the greatest goalkeepers ever.
I tried to watch this on Peacock, and I was like, where's the American version?
Oh yeah, the Peacock version is all in Spanish. The English version is on Fox and its various networks.
It might be a dumb move as a coach, but if I'm a coach of any of these teams, man, I ain't saying, man, bro, I ain't gonna be out here, because there's a strategy here for like South Africa. Well, we'll just keep it. We'll lose, but at least if we don't lose too bad, we can still go.
Yeah.
Because you don't want the other team to score like a bunch of goals on you.
No, you don't. This was a good goal off of a bad giveaway from the defender in front of Ronwin Williams, who's the best goalkeeper in Africa.
I do get what you're saying with the defender, but to me it started off with the goalie being lazy.
That's not the goalie being lazy. That's how they play out of the back, South Africa. They don't generally kick long balls out of the back.
Well, no, it's like he barely moves to like even get to the ball. Like he runs up to the ball slowly, almost like a light jog, and he just kind of lazily taps it over to the defender, and then the defender ends up losing it.
Well, the defender was not ready for it at all and should have been. But I get what you're saying. I think it might be a combination of the two, but it's definitely the defender had problems there.
Like when I saw the goalie movement being so lackadaisical or whatever.
Lackadaisical.
I was already thinking, oh, this could not be good, and it's sure enough, Mexico scores off of it.
Yeah.
But I do agree, like the person that got past 2 could have did a better job as well. Like I ain't trying to single out one person here, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it started with laziness and like almost like no energy almost. I was like, bro, it's at the very beginning of the game. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. This is a tremendous Nike commercial. This is a new version of it. I haven't seen this version yet. That is like 6 minutes long. It's on YouTube. It's great. Everyone should seek it out. It's really good. Nike and Adidas make really awesome commercials for the World Cup. So, Justin, like half of you is missing. However, you're sitting. There we go. Ryan in the chat saying tomorrow's weather for Canada's game is going to be hot and humid. Not liking it with all the injuries we have. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I think that there are. No, not I think. There are 3-minute cooling breaks in each half. So they've essentially created quarters in the game, which I don't like. But the 3-minute cooling break will be a chance for them to get some fluids, a chance for them to hear a little tactical information from the coaching staff, and go out there and go again. So it will be interesting to see how much the cooling breaks change games in this tournament.
I think they should have to tough it out.
Yeah, they're doing them even in the games that are played in domes, like Atlanta, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They're still going to do the cooling breaks. I'm like, why? They're in a climate-controlled environment. But I guess their thought was, if we're going to do it for some of the games, we have to do it for all of the games, which I understand.
Nah, I think it should be a rule. Like it has to be like, you know, maybe make a rule because there could be some like issues, like where if it was like a certain temperature above and a certain humidity and above.
No,
at the same time.
I agree.
Like
I don't
it's got
like
to
the
be
cooling
85
breaks.
with like a 70% humidity or something.
Yeah, well, like I was saying before you came on the stream, Justin, in 1994, the host broadcaster of the World Cup, which was in the U.S., went to FIFA and said, "Hey, can we put like these halves and turn them into quarters so we can air some more commercials?" And FIFA said no. And so instead, this time around, they've inserted these cooling breaks, which Fox used to play 3 minutes of commercials instead of the game, which was technically still ongoing. So I didn't like that. Shug's back. There we go. Welcome back, Shug.
Thank you. I don't think you should be agreeing with Justin because he's wrong half the time. So, that's a lot.
Only half the time. You're
Only
here
half
first.
the time. I don't know about you guys, but I think stops and starts could be worse for some players. I agree, Ryan. I agree.
I just think it's wussified, man. Unless you got like a legit thing going on, where it's like so bad that like nobody's ever played in this kind of climate. Because like we got football. Well, this year, this part of the year, but like say in the South, it doesn't start cooling off until after football season starts, for instance, and they have to wear armor.
Right.
Now I get it. Like when the offense is on the field, the defense can chill and like that. So I understand that part of it. But the one thing that soccer has, I guess, is supposed to be like active most of the time. But like if you watch this game and you watch certain parts of the field, there's literally people walking. Not everybody's running all the time. It's only the people that are in action.
Justin,
that are
you
close to the
understand?
ball.
But Justin, you understand how much energy you got to exert? Football. Do you know? Me and Ferris were talking about this. In football, the game is 60 minutes. You only actually play 15 minutes of actual football. The rest of the time,
No, it's a little longer than that, but I get what you're saying. It is like a lot shorter, but think about the energy that you're exerting in those small pockets of time.
Yeah, but
like you're going full contact, physical, man to man.
Yeah, but for 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, look at this, right? You got the guys that are closer to action and stuff like that, and they're moving up, and that was a little more hectic because of the fact that there was like a goal that was possibly going to get scored. But Like, even right here, the Mexican dude right there, before he realizes there's a chance, he's just standing there. So not everybody out here is running all the time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but football players ain't running all the time.
I think hockey's got the worst of the worst as far as like if you want to talk about
Hockey players are constantly moving.
No, that's
So are
what I'm saying.
basketball players.
No,
to be
I'm
fair.
saying I said worse because like they have it worse as far as players and how much energy they have to put out.
Right. I'm just saying hockey players when they're on the ice are constantly moving. So are basketball players when they're on the court, basically. So a little less than hockey players, but soccer players do run a lot.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, obviously they run a lot more than most people, but it's like that guy. The ball goes by and he's just walking. That guy's. It's like I guess I ain't close to it. Like that guy in the middle of the field, he's just basically barely walking. I'll walk faster than that.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. Why is he gonna go for a full sprint after a ball he's not gonna get to?
Yeah, so this field is 115 yards in length and 74 yards wide. You've got to run to keep up with the pace of play most of the time. So, Justin, Ryan would like you to spell wussified for him.
WUSSIFIED.
Okay. A little different than how Ryan spelled it in the chat. He went for the WOOSIFIED.
Oh my God! What is wrong with you? That's not even. You take the root word wuss. How did he get 2 O's?
I don't know. But I want to thank you once again, everyone who's watching. We are underway in the second half. We're about almost 3 minutes in. And it will be interesting to see how this game turns out. If you are watching, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. We will be doing another watch along for tonight's game between Korea Republic and Czechia. That is at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Who's gonna win that one, Shug?
Czechia.
Okay, that's a interesting guess.
You said who was playing again?
Korea Republic, which is South Korea, and Czechia.
Czechia is like
Czech Republic.
okay. No, that's the South Koreans.
I think so too.
Yeah, them South Koreans, bro. I've seen them. They can get it. They can move around pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, is it going to be a foul inside the box? Would that be
I think it's outside. It started outside the box and then carried in, so that will be.
Is he reaching for a card?
That's
he's reaching
a red
for a
card.
red card.
That's a red card. That's a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. So we have a red card here.
Oh God, that means
The question here will be is if he is onside, because if he is not onside, that I believe overrules everything. As this is a direct red card, VAR will take a look at this.
I don't know how strict their offsides is, but that guy, he was on the other side of the South African when the when does offside start?
It's the whole line of South Africans. So like their back foot and his front foot. So it'll be interesting to see. I wonder if we will see the offside animation.
But like, when do they actually see it? When the pass is first kicked, or
When the pass is first kicked, he has to be onside. He can be ahead of the defenders, past the defenders, after the ball's been kicked, but he has to be behind the defender
before the
ball is kicked. looks like this is going to be a confirmed red card. They're lining up for this free kick. So here we go. Raúl Jiménez likely to take, it looks like. Right into the wall.
What kind
Oh,
of kick
bro,
was
what
that?
was that? What
That
kind of
was
kick
a-
was that, bro?
that was a miss kick.
floppity flop right there.
That was a missed kick.
Yeah.
Oh, so the red card, the guy's gone?
Guy's gone. So South Africa is playing with 10 men for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I think South Africa's best hope here now is just to try to hold on for a 1-0 win. I know that's what we were talking about at halftime, Justin, that isn't going to be very exciting, but Mexico's going to have all the attacking possession now.
I mean, I think one way to possibly fix that is to like change it to where like how many goals you score weighs like.
Well, there's
I would
Canelo.
take away how bad you get defeated. I would take that away from the points that you can get in group play and just make it to where how many goals you score. That way, both teams at all times are trying to score.
Wait a minute. How many players are on the field at all times?
11.
11 until now.
So they're only playing with 10?
Yes,
Now
so
for
they
the
do.
rest of the game, so like almost
now
a whole
South
half.
Africa's playing with 10 for the rest of the game. Yeah,
What? Why can't you sub somebody in?
you can't. That's what a red card is.
Bro, you know less about soccer than I do.
I played fucking like 2 years and that was it.
No, but that's one of the
stupid.
reasons it's kind of
That's
a
dumb.
downfall to me with soccer.
That's dumb.
Now, it has gotten a little better because technically I think they started like doing actual reviews on some of these penalties and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think they
Yeah.
reviewed that penalty as well. But like back in the day, a few years ago, like it could be a bullshit ass call that a referee missed, and like your team be down a whole player just because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a little
Hugo-
better now that they can review stuff. So
Yeah, Hugo Broos, the South African coach, is going to have to make some changes here. If I'm Mexico, you got to attack now. Like,
yeah, because now you're trying to score more goals. You're up a man. How you playing careful still? Like I ain't saying send all your people, but God dog, you're a man up.
that's a good ball. Can he catch up to it? No.
But yeah, we had this guy that's like I guess he's like a Germany soccer fan or something like that. That came over to the United States and he was at the game, the Argentina Iceland friendly
nice.
at Auburn. And he was like tweeting about all the cool stuff. We flew the Eagle before the game, and a lot of people thought that was cool. They had never seen it before.
Nice.
We even did what they call swag surfing.
What is that?
It's like a song. It's like I can't remember what the name of the song is, but it's a song that you play and they turn off the lights and they have like basically like a little light show that happens,
Mm-hmm.
and all the fans are holding up their phones with the flashlight on, and they're like moving, swaying back and forth.
Nice.
But the
That
only
wasn't
chance
a bad chance.
no, I was gonna say the only chances they got, both of them, they kicked right to like the goalie didn't have to do
Right
all
to
any
the
of them.
goalie. Yeah.
But that's the thing about like Mexico to me, like playing safe like that too, is like you keep like playing back like this, and you get one good play by a South African that gets the ball at the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's the concern for Mexico. Even though South Africa's down a player, if they get a chance, they got to try to take it. I believe Lyle Foster's coming off here now. And they're going to introduce Mbatha, who I believe is a defender. Oh, they lost a midfielder, so that must be a new midfielder for South Africa.
Did you say Foster was one of their best players?
Yeah, he's the goal scorer, basically. But they have no choice. They have to put someone in there in the midfield that can, help slow up Mexico.
To me, you put your 10 best athletic people in there now, especially when you're down a person.
Yeah. The South Africans, I don't understand what they're doing. That's another bad giveaway. That's a foul.
What if they just say screw it and they just start fouling everybody?
Well, then they're going to end up down a lot more than just one player.
Yeah, so what happens if somebody gets 2 yellow cards over the course of like one game or two, they lose a guy, but does that mean they lose a dude for like the next game?
So the red card that just happened was a straight red card. That player was not on a yellow card. So he's probably gone for the rest of the group stage. Depending on whether they consider it violent conduct or not, he might just miss the next game. If you get 2 yellow cards and that turns into a red card in one game, the player that's on a yellow card for South Africa is Mokena. He's got to be really careful. Because if he gets another yellow card, then that's going to put them down to 9 men. They've got to straighten this out a little. That was pretty good. Defense. Johnny Infantino looks bored, and when the president of FIFA looks bored, you know it's a pretty boring game. So South Africa can make another 4 substitutions. Mexico can make 5. In 3 windows.
Is there any way, so I'm trying to remember something, is there any way that a team starts off with less than 11 guys?
No.
Okay.
No. It was a straight red, Ferris. For denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Oh, just a little too deep there. That would have been interesting for Mexico.
See, like that guy to me just didn't seem like he was giving it his all.
He wasn't going to get to that.
Girl, be quiet. Let me see you get out there and do it.
Right? Tell him,
I had
Brad.
to work 7 days. I had to work 7 days straight. These guys they get a lot more days off than work than I do.
Yeah, but they train every day. That's not easy.
You ain't running around playing soccer, Cole. I'll make comments from the back.
Listen, that's not my job. Their job is they make a bunch of money to be out here being athletic and doing that stuff. I'm going to call them out on it. Just like if I was doing bad at my job, they'd call me out on mine.
Ferris says if he played for Man City, it would be a play on. I don't know about that one, Ferris. This one was much more obvious than the one that you're referring to. That's a foul.
Yeah, to me, if you're Mexico, why are you even trying to do that kind of stuff?
We got another substitution coming here for South Africa. Zwane's coming in for Adams.
I got to give him props so far in this game. It's not over with yet, but we haven't had the stretcher being pulled out, and then when they get on the
No.
sidelines, they hop right off of it and start running around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just think like a games like this, like so say like if you're a new soccer fan and you join up to watch the World Cup, it's pumped up, it's the World Cup, it's very important. And I won't judge it on just like the group play games. Obviously, that's going to be like when they actually start getting to like the elimination things and stuff like that. There's like you really can judge uh the World Cup, but it's like a game like this. It's almost like somebody scored. It was exciting up until a score, and then it's almost like the wind's taken out of the sails because you got one team that doesn't obviously want to like give up the lead, and you got another team that doesn't want to get beat by worse.
Yeah.
So it stretches. Not saying there's not points because there's even points in the last like 10 minutes or so where it's been like a team that's had a chance to maybe score or they do like a little bit of a run, but a lot of the time spent doing this.
You mean the 5 you are referring to, Ferris? Nothing that happened with Man City this season has anything to do with this game.
Oh, this guy looked like he just got hit by a train wreck.
Justin, I've seen like 4 of these guys go down, and it looked like they got shot.
Yeah, look at him. That guy didn't even get touched. He just his life flashed before his eyes. This is the crap. He should be kicked off the field.
And it looks like he looked like he got hit by a sniper.
Didn't even touch him.
He did get the ball, and the ball went into his head, but sure.
They train all day long hitting the ball with their head. Don't give me that.
Yeah,
that wasn't like a hard hit ball. I'd like to see another replay because I was just looking at the guy's foot. I was like, oh, damn, this could be bad. And then, like, he didn't even get hit with that dude's foot. Get out of here, bro. I see that on a replay, and you get a automatic red card should be handed out.
Yeah, they don't do that for simulation. Quite frankly, they don't do that because a lot of players would be off the pitch if that happened.
It'd be 3-on-3.
It'd be something. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I don't know either.
South Africa does still have a chance, Ferris. But it's going to be hard for them.
I mean, there's been times where the lower team, just like power plays in hockey, where the team on the power play gets scored on.
Yes.
I've seen it happen in soccer, but it's like it ain't gonna happen. Like it's not gonna happen with the way South Africa's playing right now.
No.
And not because they're playing bad, it's because they're playing scared. They're scared to give up a second goal because they don't want to get beat by more than one goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually blame Mexico more because you have you're up a player plus you look more dominant, and now all of a sudden you went into a shell. This can come back to bite you.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree. The way Mexico's playing is also bad to me because, like you just said, what happens if they mess up close to their own goal and they let South Africa get a hold of a ball, they like intercept one or whatever, and like turn that into a goal, and now just like we've been up this whole time. Up an entire person, and we didn't even try because they don't even act like they're trying to score in most cases.
Yeah. Here comes some reinforcements for Mexico. Gilberto Mora, the 17-year-old, is coming on for Brian Gutierrez.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that guy's name was S'more. And I wasn't gonna be mad at it. I wasn't even gonna be mad at it.
Are you able to come back in the game if you're subbed out?
No. The 17-year-old that just came on is the youngest player at the World Cup.
Yeah, because don't they have like kind of like a World Cup thing that's like for under 17?
Oh yeah, there's under 17s. There's the under 23s, or is it the under 21s? It might be the under 21s. But if you're good enough for the main squad, you're going to the main squad. What was that from South Africa? Like,
What's the youngest player America has?
let me look. There we go. That's a goal. Raúl Jiménez.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where it's like, all right, cool, it's starting to get interesting, see what's happening. And then like South Africa's down a man, so
Yeah. Let's see.
is the celebration time? Is that part of the stoppage?
Yeah, that'll be added in stoppage. The youngest player on the U.S. squad is Alex Freeman, who is a right back or right winger, depending on what he plays. His father was what was his father's name again? His father played in the NFL. Antonio Freeman was his father.
Nice. And how old was he?
He's 21. He's our youngest player.
Okay, guys, we're taking this a little too far. Y'all are up a guy. You should have scored way before now. Let's get back on the pitch.
I think it's the cooling break time.
Oh, shit, right into the cooling break.
Yeah.
There's rain in there.
Yeah, it looks like it's starting to rain. There's lots of reasons not to love this game, Landon. And now we're going to a commercial break. The game, I would like to point out, again, is still ongoing. I don't know why we are going to a commercial break. I hate this. I hate it so much.
You said
It's called advertising.
oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we don't need advertising.
You said Landon, like what now?
Landon Donovan, he's the co-commentator. Not the British guy, but the other guy.
Oh, okay.
He said, no, there's no reason to hate this game or something like that. And I'm like, there's plenty of reasons not to like this particular game, Landon.
It's it's like I said, it's just because of the setup. If you understand soccer and stuff like that, maybe it doesn't bother you as much. But as far as like you wait, if you're a person like me that basically comes around soccer like once every 4 years when the World Cup happens, or anytime, like if United States is like in some kind of bigger tournament, like I'll watch it, right? So it's not necessarily the World Cup. Isn't there something where like an international tournament that's not the World Cup, like every 2 years or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that called?
The one every 2 years, depending on where you live, is either the Euros if you're in Europe or Copa America if you're in South America, and it's the Gold Cup in North America.
So, like, I'll watch those kind of things, but mainly the World Cup. So, like, I come in and watch this. It's like it's not the best thing to have like on TV representing your thing, especially like I said, if you have casual people watching. It's like, all right, cool, the World Cup United States this year, I'm gonna watch, and it's like, hey, why ain't this team trying to do this? And it's like, oh, because they scared.
Here we go, and the game's already back underway. I hate this. The commercial breaks in the middle of the game.
Because that's the only way they get to do commercials except for like halftime and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I think this is a corporation thing then.
Yeah, it's definitely a corporation
It's like,
slash.
oh, it's too hot in America.
Well, no, they got it. They're making money off of advertising. Like,
Like there ain't no way. Now the humidity's probably kind of bad in this game, but there ain't no way it's too hot in this game. It's literally raining.
They said at the beginning of the game it was 71 degrees with 57% humidity.
71 degrees, and we got to have a hydration break, bro.
Yep.
What in the hell are we talking about?
Like I said, it's in every
Yeah, you said even the
Game.
indoor games are doing
even
it.
the indoor games. So dumb.
where's the finals at?
MetLife. It was supposed to be in SoFi, but the Cronkies wouldn't play ball with FIFA, and so they moved it to MetLife. The offside flag's up. I'm like, why are we blowing the whistle?
Because I heard with SoFi they needed to like move some seats or something to make it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's barely offside.
Now, when you watch and say something like the Champions League or something like that, they don't have nothing like this kind of setup or anything, right? It's just always like who gets to win. It's win losses that matter situation, or
The Champions League's a little different because in the knockout rounds, until you get to the final, it's 2 legs, so it's aggregate score between the 2 games instead of just a one and done kind of knockoff. The final's one and done.
but like during the year, like say the season for that, is it?
Yeah,
just
there's a
done by
group
wins and losses?
stage. There's a group stage of the Champions League that's about wins and losses. Yes.
So they don't even in the Champions League, because you brought up you went straight to a group stage. They don't have like a regular season.
Well, the Champions League, all the teams in the Champions League are playing their domestic seasons. That is another yellow card for a South African player. I missed who it was.
Now you can actually go from a 2 yellow red in 2 games, right? So if this
No,
dude were to
not
get a
in 2
yellow card in
games.
the
No,
next game-
not in 2 games. Not in 2 games. 2 yellows in the same game turns into a red. If you have yellow card accumulation throughout the tournament, then you get suspended for a game, but it's not a red card.
So how many yellow cards do you have to get before you're suspended for this?
I think it's 3. Might be 4. I'm not sure what it is for this World Cup.
It's a whole lot of cocky pop. Cocky pop.
It's like this. There's a lot of things to cheer for and love to watch. Like there are like cool ass shots and everything else and stuff like that. Exciting moments that happen in soccer. But in the
Yes.
middle of all that, there's a lot of like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the kind of issue, and it's kind of where you end up falling. It's like I've always told you, I haven't watched one game in the NBA Finals. This is like probably the first year I haven't, but it's because I've gotten tired of basketball doing the whole like flopping. Now I will say this game doesn't have a lot of it. I thought that one guy that pretended like he got hit with a sniper rifle, that guy I thought flopped, but the rest of the rest of the game's been pretty clean as far as that goes from that fan standpoint.
Yeah.
So I give them some props with that. But in basketball, bro, it's been so bad. It's like,
Justin, stop stealing my lines.
what's that?
I said, stop stealing my lines.
What did I say? What line did I take?
You were like, oh, got shot by like a sniper.
Yeah, I mean, anybody that's played Call of Duty and stuff like that's going to reference that. Or like you like to play Fortnite. Bro, I've had to work like this past week and stuff. Shug, I've been waiting for your Fortnite game stream on the gaming channel.
I just haven't had time. We have to
What have you
set
been
it up.
doing?
I'm like,
Bro, I know you snuck in a couple of shots in the Fortnite. Or some Magic.
always playing Magic.
Yeah, you're probably playing it right now.
No, I'm working.
I'm guessing they took him out because he got a yellow card. That's scary to get another one.
That's probably why they took him out, yeah. Oh, that's what those are. I was like, why does it look like they have 5 timeouts each? But those are the substitutions. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing about having Mexico play in the Azteca is they've only ever lost there twice.
What is the Azteca, like another league?
That's the stadium they're in right now. It's the Estadio Azteca.
I got you. Now, why did they get such a home field advantage? Are they supposed to be like? Because I don't think they're one of the highly ranked teams in this tournament.
Well, the home teams are all playing their group games in their home countries. So Mexico's group games are all in Mexico, Canada's are all in Canada, and the US's are obviously in the US. And then when they reach the knockout stage, if they do, then it will be determined by the previously determined matchups for the knockout stage. So like second place in Group A plays first place in Group E, whatever it is. I don't know what they all are off the top of my head. But
How do you not know, Adelia? You're supposed to know these things.
look, I have so much information about this World Cup in my head. I'm just trying to enjoy the game.
No, I get what you're saying. But I guess maybe every time a team actually makes it and it's like part of their homeland, they're going to get the same kind of treatment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the first time. This is kind of weird because I thought this was like the United States World Cup, but technically it's like all in North America. So like, if they do it in Europe, do they not just stay in France the whole time, or do they like travel all across?
Well,
Europe?
it depends on if they have joint hosts or not. If it's just in France, then they'd be playing in different cities throughout France. But if it's in, like, the next World Cup will be Spain, Portugal, and Morocco.
So is people doing that because there's a better chance for them to get it if they spread it out and have like extra partners?
Well, I think it's because you're going to have so many games, and like Adelia said earlier, it spreads soccer because you have all of Mexico, you have all of Canada, all of the United States. You know, so you get it spread out more.
Because I was going to say, like, Auburn's football stadium looked pretty sweet as a soccer stadium.
Got about 10 minutes plus stoppage time left in this game.
I think it might have been partly rigged, though. Messi came in and within, like, 2 minutes of being into the game, scored a goal.
I mean,
I'm like, how does that even happen, bro? How does that happen?
Who were they playing, Justin? Who did Argentina play? Iceland? That's how it happened. Credit to the Icelandic team, but that's how it happened. Argentina is much better than Iceland.
We haven't liked Iceland since Mighty Ducks 2. If you don't get that joke, then we can't be friends.
All right, I got to see why this guy...
I get that joke.
I got to see why Mohawk's down over here. Bro, I got to see the replay again. Why is he even putting his hand on his head?
He got shot.
Just something going on. I gotta see more.
Real quick, if you are
replays
in the
of that.
chat, please make sure to like the video, share the video. If you're enjoying yourself, let us know. We're gonna be doing a lot of these. Different people joining different streams, so come hang out. Adelia put a lot of work into this, and so we really appreciate.
Nah, man, that looks
That's
good
not
as crap. To
fine.
be honest with you,
Yeah.
can this be done for any sport?
I believe so. We can definitely do it for football. I think they have basketball. We'll have to work on it.
Like
But-
just the time and like say the score being updated is pretty cool. You ain't got to pull up like the ESPN
Well,
score.
I'm
Gamecast.
manually doing that. Like
Well,
I
the
start
timer
the
is
clock.
just a timer. Okay.
Well, yeah, but I start the clock when it starts. We're getting a VAR review. What are we getting a VAR review on? Possible red card for South Africa. Look at that. He just smacks him in the head.
Smack. Which one? Which who?
The yellow, the yellow South African player. He runs into the back of him and then just reaches around and smacks him in the head.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if it's a smack or if it's just like his hand comes up.
Doesn't matter. That might be another red card.
Oh, that does look like he reaches back to slap him. Yeah, dude, he slapped the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, get him out of here. They already lost 2 guys. Mexico's getting lucky as hell here. Yeah,
I believe the referee will announce to the stadium what the decision is now.
It's got to be a red card. I literally, like, you got to see that look. He literally slaps the shit out of him.
Red card. It's another red card.
No, don't look at that, bro. I think he's the one that
You-
killed you.
you-
Don't be looking
you-
like that, bro.
you
know you
definitely-
slapped the shit out of that guy. I'm gonna apologize to Mohawk because, and I'm just naming him that because he got a Mohawk and I don't know
Okay.
his name. But I'm apologizing to Mohawk because he actually had a reason to lay on the ground, feeling his face. I was trying to call him a flopper, but it turns out, like the camera angle we had, we didn't get to see that left hand. That dude slapped the shit out of him on purpose. That looked like on purpose. Now, what do they call it VAR for?
Video assistant referee.
Okay. And they can do that anytime. So, like, what is that? Like a referee sitting around with, like, all the camera angles and he can, like, check on things during the game?
Yes.
Because that looked like that was a few minutes after it happened. Like, then they was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yes, Ferris, another red card.
They're down to, what, 9 players now?
9 players. South Africa's down to 9 players now. Thankfully for them, there's only 5 minutes roughly of regular time plus stoppage time left.
Don't even give them stoppage time. Just end the shit.
Yeah, they should just end it.
They won't.
Is Mexico scoring more goals help them out?
It would help Mexico out for sure because one of the deciding factors of the standings, if you guys are level on teams are level on points, is goal difference. But that's one of the reasons why the South Africans are going to want to give up as few goals as possible in this game, because
Yeah, right.
if they end this game with like a -4 goal difference, that's really damaging for them. Again, if you're watching us right now, we will be doing another watch along tonight for Korea Republic versus Czechia. That's going to start at 7 p.m. Pacific. Probably a few minutes before 7 p.m. Pacific because the game will start at 7 p.m. Pacific. But join us, please. And if you are so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, so let us know what you think, who your favorites are, who you're rooting for, where you're from. We really
Everybody's obviously rooting for the United States. Let's don't get that wrong. Okay, let's go ahead. And stop.
I mean, I would say the Canadian is rooting for Canada.
No, he's rooting for the United States. He's rooting for the red, white, and blue. I know him.
No, I don't think so.
But we're talking about Ryan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Ryan's basically an American. Okay, let's just get it over.
But like I was saying, I would like for the finals that we have a good sized group watching the game.
Yeah.
Oh, the best commercial that I've seen so far is like it's showing like a thing like what if basically like the United States wins the World Cup kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then it cuts away to like things going crazy because America won, and then it has the two guys at the bar, and he's like, "So you actually think America's going to win this?" And then the one guy's like, "Miracle happens," and it stands up, and it's the coach, I think, from the.
It's Mike Ruzioni. It was one of the players from Miracle on Ice.
So yeah, I thought that was like the coolest thing they've done.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I like that commercial a lot. I like the Nike and Adidas commercials. There's other commercials I haven't seen yet that I've heard about though that are pretty good apparently. So.
Yeah, to me, Mexico's still making a mistake because with the point goal differential, you could almost like guarantee in this one game that you almost would be able to go like to the next round no matter what happens after this. Like if you could get another goal or two before this game, you're up 2 men. Like, isn't it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they could almost like lose their next 2 games and still have a chance to make it past this round.
Yeah.
If they were to get up enough. Oh, that announcer that was doing the whole like friendly that I was talking about at Auburn, like kept saying the name of the stadium. At the Epic. And every time he would say like the name of the stadium, I was like, bruh. Jordan House Stadium.
We have the Nigerian Nightmare in the chat. Salute to the panel supporting Ferris and the Cruise channel. I already subscribed. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
That's a cool name, by the way, too, man. The Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah, I think that's Earl Campbell, or no, the guy from the Kansas City Chiefs. That was his name.
So a guy from the Kansas City Chiefs is watching us?
No, it was an old player. That was his nickname.
Is the Nigerian Nightmare from Nigeria is what I've got to ask. Or does he just like the nickname?
Christian Okoye, Shug?
Yeah, Christian Okoye, yep. That was the Nigerian Nightmare. Did he say chicharrones? I want some chicharrones right now.
I don't know what he said.
+7 minutes.
Yeah, +7 minutes. There's been a lot of substitutions, so that's where a lot of that comes from, plus the VAR review and the cooling break.
I bet you the food right now in Mexico City is bomb. I had Real Video down there one time, which is goat, and it looked, woo. It gave me the stomach ache, but it was fucking amazing. It was
Bro,
so
what
cool.
I'm starting to like. I'm gonna start. If they keep this up, bro, I'm about to stop. I will not, and I will root against them openly. Mexico here. This is ridiculous. You're up 2 men,
Oh,
and then they just committed a foul.
That's
And
a
they just-
foul.
Oh, what card is he pulling out? It's purple. Half the team gets eliminated.
No. No. That's a red card
it's
for
red.
Mexico. That's a little surprising.
I guess if you call a red card stopping a goal scoring opportunity, I guess you could have said that.
That is a red card. Yes, stopping a clear goal scoring opportunity is a red card. I don't know that that's what that was.
I mean, that is pretty close to it. I mean, he's right there at the box. If he doesn't get fouled right there,
Tell me why.
That's
Damn, he went flying through the air. Well, tell me why does that look like Jose from LBHT?
It kind of did, yeah.
Shout out to Jose.
yeah, I think so too. If the dude doesn't foul him, I think he has a shot, like a clear shot on goal.
Yeah.
Like, I'll actually agree with this referee on this one.
No, I agree with the call. I just was a little surprised it was a red card at first.
So there's only one ref on the field at all times?
Yes. There's one ref, there's 2 side officials, those are the line judges. They're the ones that are calling the offsides, and there's a 4th official that helps. The line judges can also tell the ref when there's been a foul if he didn't see it initially.
Okay.
But I'm just very disappointed in how Mexico's kind of played this whole game out. You got the opportunity, 2 men up. How are you not like shooting goal, like, or at least taking a shot on goal? I get like maybe.
Yes, Ferris, another red this time for Mexico.
How many red cards has Landon Donovan gotten?
I don't know, honestly. Oh, that was terrible from South Africa.
That really was so bad. they try to trick him.
I actually think that was a good move though by the South African goalie, getting out there and like he was past midfield.
And there's always a different ref for each game, right?
Yes. This referee will be reffing other games, but...
We got one of the announcers talking about it shouldn't have been a red card. Like I said, I don't know the rules, but if it's like if you get a red card for a clear, like stopping a clear opportunity, I think that was a clear opportunity because if he doesn't cause that penalty, that dude literally gets a really good shot. Now, whether he makes it or not, but you called it on the South Africans earlier.
Might be more added on time now, too.
I kind of like the mystery of exactly how much time there is because, like, if your team's down, you're like, oh, come on, man, we got, please give us 20 more seconds. Because I think, like, I mean, maybe it's more accurate these days, but I remember, like, a few years ago, like, you didn't really know. Like, it'd be, like, 3 minutes up on the thing, and it'd be, like, 4 minutes when the game ended. I can't believe South Africa's even getting chances to like kick the ball towards their goal.
Yeah.
So what happens if South Africa played Brazil? Like, who would wear what jerseys? Because their jerseys are.
South Africa would wear, or Brazil, depending on who loses a coin toss, I think, would wear their away kit.
Oh, okay. So I'm assuming this is Mexico's home kit, right?
Yes.
I'm surprised they don't have more options.
Didn't Mexico have like black ones?
Yes. They each have 3 kits because of various different, like, color combinations and things for matches.
Where's your Arsenal jersey?
It is across the room. I'll wear it tonight. Thank you very much again to everyone who bought me an Arsenal jersey. Very special Arsenal jersey for my birthday.
Justin didn't. Just throw that out there.
Yes, he did.
What's that?
No.
Yes, he did. My birthday gift.
See, he didn't even know.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, dude. What do you? I can't. I don't know what you said. Like, what did I do or didn't do?
Contribute to my birthday gift.
Yeah. I had to make Brandy do it.
No, you did not. And that is full time. Whoops, I hit the reset button. 2-0 Mexico. Crazy second half with all the red cards.
I don't know what this guy's looking at his hands for. He's the ultimate warrior.
Praying.
He's praying. He's praying. But Justin, thank you very much for joining us. Shug, thank you very much for joining me as well. We will be back, or at least I will be, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern to do Korea Republic versus Czechia. That'll be an interesting game. And more watch-alongs tomorrow. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to have a ton of watch-alongs. We have 9 scheduled between now and Sunday. So do tune in, and it'll be fun.
I should be
Okay.
like tonight. I've actually got the next couple of days off. I'm definitely watching the American one.
Okay.
100%.
All right. Well, be on the lookout for that, Justin, on the American one tonight, tomorrow night. So, yeah, thank you once again, everyone who joined us. Really appreciate everyone who was in the chat. The Nigerian Nightmare, Ferris, Ryan, Caleb, and Osmond. Appreciate you for commenting during the game. The World Cup's underway, everybody. It'll be interesting to see what happens from here. See you tonight.